Right, it's the Northern Boys Show. Hello.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, and Merry Christmas to you guys from the Northern Boys.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Tears
Christmas.
up.
Yeah. So, Kev, you a Christmas boy? You like
Am I a
Christmas?
Christmas boy? Of course I
You
am.
like Christmas, yeah?
Well, I've got 17 nieces and nephews. I've got to like Christmas, haven't I?
Oh, right, yeah, well, good to see you've really done well with decorating your flat.
Yeah, I have. It looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, no expense.
Well, at least your
there.
17 nieces and nephews don't come round here to have a moan because you got no fucking decorations.
They
up.
come round occasionally and tidy up.
Gosh, I don't know.
So you're going to put a tree up?
No. I might put a 4 up.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear me, Kev.
And we're off already.
Yeah, keep trying.
No, I won't.
Keep trying.
I'm retired. Do what I like.
Do you do a tree?
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Yep.
Do we do a real one?
I did, but then I've stopped because of now that where I live in the flat, getting it out, I finish up, you can tell where I've taken the tree when I remove it.
Right, okay.
You know, because there's all the, whatever
All the
you
bits,
call them,
yeah,
all the
bits.
pine
The
things all the
needles,
way
yeah.
down in the lift and all the way.
Oh, can't have
So
that.
now
can
I've got a false one, but I used to do a real one every single year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even just living by me son, I still decorate my flat and everything.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, yeah.
But do you know what? I think if you are into Christmas, then decorating, you know, putting the trimmings out, as they say up north. It's first of all, it's a nice day to spend time on doing it, especially if you've got family with you doing it. And then you've got a couple of weeks of sitting in it and enjoying it,
Oh, yeah.
which is nice. My missus isn't a Christmassy person. She enjoys looking at other people's flashing lights outside their houses and all the effort they make, but it's not her thing for in our house. And we got a tree. It's one of these like fake ones. Well, it's white. It's extremely fake. But I've got to be honest with you. She only got that because my daughter was coming to stay for Christmas.
All right, and your daughter's into it.
Yeah, all my daughters are into it.
Yeah.
And they would all moan like anything if they came along for I don't know, Christmas lunch or something, and there was no tree.
And no decoration.
And well, we don't do decorations.
No.
Obviously, if you've got a tree, the decorations are all on the tree. But I remember my dad used to spend ages. He'd do the garlands, you know, from the corner of the house to the corner of the room to the middle to the outside. You know, it was
Yeah.
like concertina garlands.
They used to do that back then, didn't they? Like in the corner, and they go right across.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very special when we were younger, though. Wasn't
Yeah, and it was
When we were
like,
kids.
it wasn't competition, but people didn't do outsides, did they? I don't know
Not so
people
much.
doing
No.
outside.
Well, I think the proliferation of electric has made the outside thing to do, and also I think there's a bit of bloody competition as well. God, some of the places my grandson it was his first Christmas last year, and we drove up and down a few roads where there were lots and lots. I think I was mesmerised by it. You know, he obviously didn't understand what it was about. Now he's nearly 3. We can take him around again and show him these lovely efforts that people are making.
It's brilliant.
And he'll and we can explain why they are so amazing. And then he's going to say, "But Abu, why don't you do that with your house?" Because that's exactly what he'll do. He calls me Abu, by the way. It's Spanish for granddad.
They're cool.
Yeah, I heard a story the other day, actually, about something that we now take for granted.
Oh, yeah?
Right? Don't know when it was, 100 years ago or something, whatever it was. There was a guy at a shop, let's say it was London or something, that was doing very successful, and his salesman wandered in with a box of stuff. And he said, you know, would you like to sell these? You know, would you like to, you know, he was a salesman. And he said, would you like to take these and sell them? And the guy looked at him and he said, who's going to buy them? You know, he said, I'll do it, sale or return. He said, I'll take one box, sale or return. Right, so he put them on display in his windows. These things sold out within an hour. Right. So he was waiting for the guy to come back so he could get as many bucks as he could. And what it was a guy. It was the guy that created Woolworths. It was Mr. Woolworth, whoever it was. That was a salesman guy, and it was baubles for Christmas trees.
That is amazing.
Yeah, we didn't do it for,
Unbelievable.
for many. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go, folks.
Yeah, cool.
Mr. Woolworth invented the bauble.
Mr. Woolworth started the
Yeah.
baubles off.
Uh,
You
these,
can correct me if I'm wrong.
these facts are checkable on Wikipedia, if you believe Wikipedia, of course.
Absolutely.
Worth his wool in bright lights, eh, Pat?
What?
Never mind.
And it was a Christmas carol, apparently, that saved Christmas.
Is that right?
Yeah, Christmas was getting a bit like, Easter or Pancake Tuesday or something. People just weren't doing it.
Right.
And then, was he Dickens?
Yeah.
Charles Dickens wrote a Christmas carol that sold like hotcakes, and
yeah.
everyone thought, oh, brilliant,
Yeah, and I think the story of A Christmas Carol is it kind of sums up Christmas in a lot of ways, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't know that, though. I didn't know that it was going the wrong way.
Yeah, and because it was with Prince Albert that brought the Christmas tree over. He stuck one in, so all the middle classes went, oh, they've got a tree in their front room, the Queen, so we'll have to have one.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
And that's it, apparently,
the Victorian starts with the trees.
There's loads of stuff like that, yeah.
I don't know where people decorated stuff. Well, they didn't do outside in the old days.
No, well, probably couldn't afford it.
Takes tree to make a tree, eh?
Fucking hell, Kev, what are you on today?
Did you?
Can you check that tea? I'm sure it's got some fucking dope in it.
Oh, he swore. Oh, I don't believe it.
Did you hear that silence? And he actually saw the tumbleweed go across the fucking room. Jesus Christ, Kel. Oh, hang on.
So
Well,
have you got? Go
He
on.
was quite famous.
Who was?
Jesus Christ.
What was quite famous.
I think he
He
still
was.
might be.
Yeah,
Well, he's
yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
He's doing his.
I'm not going to say that we're more famous. All right.
True.
That's
we're not
down
far
like John
off.
Lennon, that is.
Like John Lennon did. So have you got any particular Christmases that you can think of that are memorable in the past?
I'd say the first one where I vomited.
Okay, that's
That's
that's quite memorable,
It
pretty
is, isn't
memorable,
it?
that
Yeah.
one, isn't it? Yeah.
but not in a nice way.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a good. Yeah, it was my
It
first
was a
sort
good
of.
thought, was it?
It was my first sort of getting absolutely rat-assed.
Yeah,
around
it's not
Christmas.
something you could throw out, is it, really?
Can we turn his mic off? For fuck's sake.
We need a joke filter on his mic.
All right, I'll switch off.
No, you just keep trying, Kev. One
Keep
will
him
pop
going,
out
keep
that
him
No, I
going,
works.
keep
won't
him
try.
going.
One will pop out that works. What about you? Have you got a favourite Christmas from the past that you can't remember last week, can you?
Absolutely
No,
not.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I used, being a musician, I used to work virtually every Christmas Eve.
Oh, right,
and,
yeah.
and also the
Yeah.
2 nights of the year, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, are the two best paydays. So if I didn't get a New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve gig, I'd be a bit upset. But I worked for donkey's years, and it was good because you got paid for going out and enjoying yourself as a Christmas party,
Yeah.
but doing your own music, and you'd get fed and watered and paid.
I had
It was
a-
brilliant. The only drawback, of course, you couldn't really drink enough because you got to drive home.
I was going to say that's
Yeah.
the thing, isn't it?
Well, I was a DJ, so I couldn't drink hardly at all
No.
because of all the gear and everything.
I mean, there was a band I was with that had a roadie, but the trouble is, it was fucking lethal. So my missus says, "You're not going in that van. You're
Oh, yeah,
driving.
you mentioned
you're
it,
driving yourself." She says, "No, if you're going to get killed on the road, you kill yourself, not some other bloke."
Yeah, that makes it better, doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, you know.
I had a mate actually who he was a saxophonist on board ships, and he used to love working the Christmas Eves and all that. Because one, you're not driving, are you? You're on a ship, and it's just the tips and the money that you get. So most of the time, the tips and everything was more than he was actually getting paid.
Yeah.
That's not bad to sex often.
Yeah.
Can we have another round of silence from us two? Just look at him.
Yeah, because you can't.
I do
Well, what's your favourite part of Christmas then, Kev?
My favourite part,
Yeah.
going to one of my sisters for my Christmas dinner.
And you got a choice of 7, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, not quite, 5.
Oh, that was close.
But they're all wonderful and they're great cooks.
I've met them. They're lovely.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't invited me round to one of them.
Well, I might do.
Well,
We haven't got there yet, have we?
no, you better give me a year's notice. I'll come on. So, what about you, Dawn?
When I throw up.
You're happiest then,
It's my
aren't you?
favourite part of Christmas.
Right,
that.
okay. When you know you've had so much booze, you're quite happy to throw up because you feel
Yeah.
that you've done your...
No, I actually like the whole shebang.
Yeah.
I like the whole lot of it. You know, the
Well, it's
putting
all...
up my tree, taking down my tree. You know, opening my card.
Most people are happy.
Getting out the one I got last year, you know,
That's
to put
pretty
back
cool,
into
though, mate. You got one.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
well, I actually got one about 4 years ago. I just bring it out every year now and put it up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you know what? Cards, it's the one bugbear with me, Christmas cards. Because, I mean, my missus is the same. She's on the same wavelength as me. She keeps a list of who sends her a card and grades the cards, right? So she matches the card she got with the card back, okay? And she even records that so that, now last year, what happened then? Right? So, and then she says to me the other day, she says, oh, I'm going to stop doing this. I said, why? She said, well, because I didn't send so-and-so a card this year because they didn't send me one last year. And they sent me one this year.
Yeah.
So she finds
How's
this
a-
card thing.
How's a piss off PKJ's wife?
Well, I'll just bring out all my old cards that I had years ago and put them all out on it. Spread them around. It's lovely.
Yeah, that's all right, but you haven't got to send cards back to those people.
No, I know. I didn't intend to.
No, I mean, it's nice to stay in touch with people. But
It is true.
why only at bloody Christmas? You know, some people need to be in touch. You know, there are a lot of lonely people around who need to be in touch more often. You know, well, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my sisters is she's going a bit dementia-ish, like Kev,
Thanks.
and
Who's Kev?
I know she's moved away from the main family area, part of the world, and she's on her own. But the trouble is, it's going to see her is a mission. How's she going to see her? Because she lives in some awkward place that's hard to get to. And, oh, God. And she's a bit of a challenge to be with. But she's lovely. I mean, she's 70. Blah, blah, blah. But she needs someone. Luckily, my other sister lives up there, and she calls her and pops in to see her. So she's got someone. But I know that there are people out there that are our age that are on their own. They've outlived their family.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
yeah.
know?
A lot of people like that.
Yeah. They've outlived their family and they just got no... And the neighbours these days don't really...
Yeah, you don't know your neighbours now, do you? You used to know everyone on my street. You used to walk in and out of each other's houses. I know they'd say that's like a cliche, but yeah.
No, I know,
we're in the
it's
back
I
door.
celebrate Christmas on the 25th of January. I have a great time. On my own.
Why'd you do that?
No rush.
Is that because you forgot it was Christmas?
Well, I got loads of cards.
25th. Oh, fuck, it's January.
All the cards are on special offer on the 26th, on the 26th of December.
But yeah, speaking of Christmas cards, as you just said,
Yeah.
my dad used to say they're a great way of knowing whether someone's died or not.
It's true.
Oh, dear.
We haven't got a card from Reg. He must be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah, slightly.
You still hear me okay? Yeah. Yeah, so do you know my favourite bit of Christmas? I mean, it involves work in my particular case because I really, really enjoy cooking the dinner.
Oh, right, yeah.
I love cooking the dinner. So my favourite time really is sitting down to the dinner that I've cooked when I can get it right. The only thing is when it's just me and I can get it right. But when I've got other people there, My daughter,
You get it wrong.
daughter and husband. Well, he's trying to get. I mean, you would not believe the amount of food my son-in-law eats. Honestly, you'd think he'd be 20 stone. I mean, he's an athlete. He's
Fit.
you know, oh God, yeah, he looks like a mini version of Charles Atlas.
A bit like myself.
But
What are you laughing at?
but trying to get everything timed to be finished at the same time.
Right.
So difficult. I mean, this year I've got 2. What do you call those things? Air fryers.
Oh, right.
And so I've got 2 air fryers, plus another air fryer that just does potatoes, like roasters. So I'm hoping to be able to work most of the Sunday lunch through the air fryers, and that will, because you can do like one of them's got two ovens, and you can do separate timers.
Oh, yeah,
Put
I've
the
seen
meat
them.
in one, do for 3 hours, 2 hours or whatever, and then you can put the veg in there at the same time to come on halfway through or whatever it is. I mean, when they get the knack to do it.
So we shall report back
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Pat's Christmas dinner.
Well,
yeah, indeed.
Well, I'm hoping my daughter will come round, show me how to use these machines.
Roll on New Year's Eve, eh?
New Year's, yeah, not the same, is it?
No.
We'll come to New Year's because we're talking Christmas at the moment. We'll come back to New Year in a minute, but
Yeah, when I was
I actually love sitting down to that dinner and just taking my time, stuffing as much lovely food down my neck as I
Yeah.
can get.
Yeah.
And then sitting back and hoping the wife don't mind clearing away. Because she doesn't, I mean, she's happy to let me cook. She can't be bothered or don't want to be bothered.
I eat about a third of mine and then save the rest for about 2 hours later. Then eat a third. And then have some more later on. It's lovely.
That's the way to do it, spread it out.
3 meals, eh?
Yeah. Well, we tend to...
Okay, ideal Christmas dinner. What do you have?
Lamb chops.
What?
Well, I mean, I'm until I was
Like
about...
to fly in the face of public opinion there,
Yeah.
Chef.
When I was
Well, it's different.
when I was a kid, we never had turkey. And I don't know why. I mean, it could be because we were actually quite poor. But you don't know that when you're a kid, do you?
No, it's just is what it is.
You live your life when you're a kid and you're happy because you're happy because you've got
Christmas.
family and, well, whatever time of the year. Christmas, yeah, is especially nice. But you don't know. Your mother looks after you as best she can and keeps you sweet and doesn't let you know that you can't have any meat because we can't afford it, during whatever. Because that's the way it used to be at times. But we never went hungry. Bloody hell.
When I was a kid, the turkey was bigger than me. We had a big family.
I was just saying there were 20 of you, weren't there?
Yeah. But it was massive, though. When
Yeah.
we were little, they were, weren't they?
Well, I've got a story about turkeys very, very quickly. My mother was a competition freak. She'd buy a journal, I think it was called Competitors Journal, and she'd flick through and she'd do all these competitions, and she'd win a few prizes, mostly prizes rather than money. Anyway, this one year, I think it was OXO were doing a competition, and the prize was a turkey, but there were like probably 100 turkeys on offer,
right, yeah.
right? So anyway, she fills in this, and there's always what do you call it? A rider, add a phrase which sums up OXO or something. So and they use them in bloody adverts if it's good enough. You know what I mean? Like a Guinness a day keeps the eggs away. No,
Whatever.
I don't know what it is. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Those sort of little tenets and sayings. Anyway, she came up with that. I thought it was a belter. And anyway, a few weeks later, I said, "Are we having a turkey for Christmas this year?" She went, "Well, we are." I said, "Well, when are you going to order it?" She said, "I don't need to." I said, "Why?" She said, "I've won it. I've won one." "Oh, when did you find out?" "Oh, I haven't found out yet. I just know I've won one." I'm thinking, yeah. And a week later, fucking turkey turns up on the doorstep. She's won a turkey. I mean, she did have a gift, I've got to say.
Wow.
So we had a free turkey because that was the best tasting turkey I ever had. It was
That's
free.
wonderful.
It was brilliant. But the old man was a freak for pork. He'd always buy a full leg of pork.
Well,
Oh, it was amazing. And he cooked it to perfection. He knew what he wanted. He cooked it to perfection. And I lived on pork dripping for a week. I love the stuff. Absolutely.
dipped in bread.
Dipped in bread, yeah. Well, yeah, dipped in bread. Well, dripping sandwiches. Dripping sandwiches.
We used to have mixed.
Good healthy food back then.
We used to have mixed grill on Boxing Day. Anything you like that's left over.
Well, that happens. Doesn't it?
Every Christmas we had my aunt over and her kids and everything because they had a shop that they would open in the morning, so they couldn't cook.
Right.
So my mum would cook for them, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
They would cook for them. They'd come over. It was great because then we had a big full table because, you know, there was only the three of us. And so we had, you know, their three children and my aunt. And
So it was party time then?
so it's party time
Yeah.
for me. But I always remember one year I was about 13, right? And for years I thought my mum and my uncles and all that didn't know what they were saying. Because my cousin, she was the same age as me, or, you know, roughly the same age. Just that age where you can embarrass them. And so I'm eating away there, and I think it was my uncle, so I can't remember because it's years ago, said something like, "Oh, I see your likes his breast." And then my mum went, "No, I think he's more of a leg man." And my dad went, "Oh no, look at the way he's tucking into that breast. He's obviously a breast man." And me and my cousin, we were both looking at each other, going,
Trying not to burst out laughing.
thinking that they didn't know what they were saying. And it was years later, I just thought, you sods, you knew what you were doing. You know? Yeah, I've never forgot that. That was my Christmas days. It was good, that. One of my favourite actual memories of Christmas, which would bring us very nicely onto Christmas films, what we can watch. It was the first time they showed the Oliver Reed one of the Three Musketeers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Great
and
film.
now my aunts and all that had gone. And, you know, you have the chairs and things that you bring out because you don't have enough chairs.
Yeah.
And one of the things he brought out was a sun lounger. Right? So I remember, for some reason, I was on my own in the house. So I just set this sun lounger out, and it was the first time I ever tasted cashew nuts. You know,
Why?
cashew nut?
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
tasted them before.
Oh, right.
And they were like a pot of cashew nuts, and I tasted one. I thought, oh, they're really nice. So I remember on this sun lounger with a little tub of cashew nuts, I was watching the Three Musketeers. I thought, and that was a great thing. That.
Yeah.
So I just remember cashew nuts. If you're thinking of sending me a gift, cashew nuts. No, don't actually.
Oh, well, I'm lucky. Well,
No,
you know,
sounds
Kevin
wonderful.
talking about his family, having sisters. One of my, it didn't happen it happened nearly every year, I think, but a day or two before Christmas, my uncles would pop round and see me. My dad had several brothers. Yeah, he had several brothers. One of whom went to live in Japan back in 1964 when the Olympics were on. He went to watch the Olympics and never came back. He's still alive. He didn't get killed and mugged over there. He just loved it so much. He stayed. So, you know, how long ago is that? 60 years ago? Bless him. Still there. But the other three, was it three? Oh, I can't say names, can I? T, W and J. TW and J, yeah. They all came round. And it was great when they came round because the humour, the five of us, my dad and the three uncles and me, the banter was unbelievable. Honestly, we'd piss ourselves. We didn't need the telly on. We'd just be bantering and pissing ourselves. And they always brought us a present. They always brought some kind of, I know it was a very appropriate present, you know. It was excellent. I used to really enjoy But I used to enjoy visiting them as well when I was in their area, because they lived at home. They lived at home for quite a while before they didn't all get married, but they obviously eventually they all moved away. But while they were all at home, it was great. And that's the other thing about Christmas as well. It might only be once a year that it happens, but you get to meet up with family that you've not met up with for a year. You wish you could do it more often. But yeah, there you go.
It's amazing how many people get together because of Christmas. Really pulls family that haven't met up sometimes for yonks.
Yeah, but I mean, you're and my family's both your door.
Yeah.
We have a guest appearance, folks.
Well, we hope not. We'll just carry on talking about Christmas while Kev finds out who's trying to break in.
Well, it's Christmas, isn't it? So he's getting a
I
visitor.
suppose he could, yeah. As long as they brought some Christmas pudding.
Electrician, we're in the middle of doing a film.
Hang on a sec.
He's got an electrician, folks.
Why does he need an electrician?
So what do we do?
Hang on. Kev,
Yeah?
what's happening?
The electrician's coming to look at me light.
Fine. Send him in. Send him in.
Sends
him in. We'll
Right.
put him in it. We'll put him in it.
So, just to prove how real this is, Kevin, unknowingly, has an electrician visiting to find out why the fuck his lights aren't working properly. And I'll tell you why, his bulbs are probably fucked. But we'll see.
Is that a
anyway.
technical term?
What's the language, please?
Yeah. Yes, boss. I was shaking the bush, boss. Okay.
So electricians work over the Christmas period then?
Well, I
This one,
think, well, maybe, yeah, whatever. I think if you're self-employed, which most of them are, then, you work whatever hours you can, can't you? Don't you? I mean, I've been self-employed over the years, and you just do what you do when you do it, when you can do it. You don't have an hourly rate. Well, I mean, our plumbers do probably an hourly rate or a daily rate or whatever. But if you're self-employed, you work when you need to, which suits some people and doesn't suit others. Some people love a 9-to-5 job.
Stability is called stability.
Never had a 9-to-5 job. Never wanted a 9-to-5 job. I didn't mind my job because it was 9 till 3:30.
Got paid till 5, but
Okay.
It's going to be in there.
Okay. We're going to have to work around the electrician.
He was in the kitchen, isn't he?
But no, he might have to come here. I think.
All right, mate.
How you doing? We're just televising. We'll keep you out of the picture. Okay.
See, this is real.
Sorry about that, folks.
This is real.
Yeah. No, self-employed. It's risky, and you risk not making any money. But like my son-in-law. He does one job and picks up $5.5 grand, for him.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've got off track with the Christmas thing, haven't we?
We have, yeah. Yeah. And tell you what else. It's a podcast.
Yeah, happy Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're talking Christmas. Yeah. Yeah.
You're in the video as well.
No, you're not. He's not letting him wind you up. It's a fucking wind up.
I want royalties.
What? Some of ours? What's a quarter of nothing?
Yeah, I'll give you 10% of what we're getting.
A badge.
Sanctuary.
Oh, right. Okay, fine.
Hang on.
Yeah.
We don't get paid for advertising. We don't get paid for fuck all. So.
Yeah, we were surprised that electricians work over Christmas. But of course, if you work for somebody else, you work when you're told, don't you?
Yeah. So,
Give or take.
What else we going to do? What else we got?
Well,
Christmas.
we're still doing Christmas, aren't we?
Snow.
I mean, the other thing about Christmas as well, everyone would like a white Christmas, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
There's just something about snow in those few days around Christmas. It makes it a bit special. The only two is, of course, it screws up people visiting their relatives, unless they've got a reindeer and sleigh.
Very, very rarely snows at Christmas.
We haven't had it for a while.
In January it tends to do it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A bit later in the year. Yeah. I remember it being snowing when I was a kid.
Oh, Gordon Bennett, yeah.
Getting snowed in school, getting shut. That was brilliant. Getting shut school. You can't go to school, it's snowing.
I can remember, well, I was supposed to go to school. I think it must have been about 10 or 11. And we opened the front door to go out, and there was a snowdrift on our path. I kid you not, it was 6 foot deep.
Wow.
6 foot deep. It's incredible. I mean, we lived in Cheshire, and it was on the edge of a new housing estate, and there was a country 100 yards away was fields. And of course, the wind blew in that way. So when the north wind did blow, it was bloody cold. And when it snowed, it snowed like crazy. But we didn't care. It was bloody great. We had to go out and play in it, and
we used to try and get a few bob clearing people's drives for them as a kid.
Yeah.
Going around it. Can I clear your drive, mister?
Yeah. That's called being resourceful. Unlike me, it was called being lazy.
And carol singers knocking on your door.
Oh, I hated that.
You don't get that so much now, do you? I can't get knocked on my door now. I live in a flat.
Yeah, that's handy, isn't it? Yeah. No, I'm afraid carol singers are a bit of a piss take, really. I don't mind paying towards a proper organised carol singing session that's for charity. Because I've done a few of them myself when I was a student, as part of the college music department. We'd take the choir out every Christmas and just do a little tour around the local places that needed money, and we'd collect money from people listening, and chip into a charity pot for them. But where you get like 4 kids at the door, ragbag and tog bail, whatever they call them. Ragtag and bobtail.
Ragtag and bobtail, well done, Patrick.
Ragtag and also. And they sing one tune, out of tune, and they hold a hand out. Well, if they had a cane, I'd give it to them. Sing that badly in front of me, cheeky monkeys.
Yeah, knock on your door like there's 4 thugs there, and they go, "We wish you a Merry Christmas, wish you a Merry Happy New Year." Pay up, mate.
Yeah. No, that's
like being mugged on your doorstep.
To me, it's against the spirit of things. Really.
What about the Sally Army band in the shopping centres?
Oh, yeah, bloody hell.
I said that's very Christmas, the old brass band thing going.
Yeah. Oh, I've just told the electrician he's world famous. She says, "Why is that?" I said, "You're with the Northern Boys."
So has he got
cleared off? No, he's coming back.
He's got to come back
with the lamp.
Right, okay.
Because it doesn't work.
So, what do you remember the old Christmas, pop songs and all that as kids? They were younger. Which are your favourites?
Rolling Stones, Beatles.
Yeah,
pop songs.
Christmas song. Christmas.
Yeah. Oh,
name one.
The Beatles.
Name Beatles Christmas song.
I can't think of one.
Because they didn't do well. Apparently they used to do...
They did a Christmas song. What was it called, no?
Who?
The Beatles.
They didn't do a Christmas song.
Oh, didn't they? Okay.
But they used to, apparently. They used to release... Do you remember those plastic records you'd get free in magazines?
What, like floppy ones?
The floppy thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Every Christmas, they released one of them. Because it used to be like, apparently, there was a Beatles magazine.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and they released one of them. And I know about that because this woman phoned into a radio station. She said she got them all. Got every single one of them, and they were trying to work out how valuable they'd be, But yeah, they used to shout, wish you an happy Christmas and all that lot. And I think McCartney changed Yesterday to Christmas Day and stuff like that, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they didn't do a Christmas, not as far as I know. I will be erected if... Yep. Here's the electrician, he's back again. With his tube this time.
Christmas pop songs, not really into them at all. Not into them. I think there may be two that I could put up with. And one is I like that one by Johnny Mathis.
Oh, When a Child is Born.
Yeah, I do like that one. It's a bit gushy, but it's all right. And then there's another one called It's Just Another Winter's Day.
Oh, that's
by Paul Young.
David Essex.
Don't think it's David Essex. It's something similar. Paul Young or... No, you could be right.
Just another winter's day.
Yeah.
It's colder now. Maybe they just should. Yeah, it's David Essex.
Oh, right. Okay, there you go. But they're the only two Christmas songs that
a lot of people's favourites is The Fairy Tale of New York. The Pogues and Kirsty MacColl.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people's favourites.
Yeah.
Slade, obviously, everyone remembers
well,
that one.
but I mean, that gets played so many times. You just go, go away. You know, it's just too cliched.
What's the other one that everyone loves to hate? I can't remember the name. I know it's Mariah Carey, but...
Oh, God, All I Want for Christmas.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Oh, it's you. Yeah. No, I'm not into Christmas pop songs. And in fact, I'm a country music fan, you know, in my alter ego. And at this time of the year, all the country music stations play country music Christmas songs.
I thought our electrician would be a film star, right, lads?
Door.
Yeah. Can you shut the door? You didn't know that our producer was a mime artist, did you?
What, as well as a piss artist?
He's got a pop back to turn the power off.
He's got to turn the power off. Right. Oh, is it light power, though?
All right.
Well, we'll find out.
How long have we got?
30 minutes. Well, we're going to get cut short, possibly.
Really?
Going to turn the power off.
He's got to turn the power off.
Can you let us know when?
Yeah, he will do. Obviously, he's not just going to go click, have that. No, yeah, okay. Well, tell us when.
It might just be for the lights, though. Yeah. Well, we'll soon find out.
Okay, well, whatever.
Putting the lights on the subject.
Okay, yeah, well, what we were saying was Christmas songs. You know, the old pop tunes. Pat's not a fan. What are you?
Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them.
Which ones?
None
ones?
of them. No, man.
There's that tumbleweed again.
No, I'm just joking.
You mean you're just trying?
Well,
to
I was.
joke? Yeah, we'll let you off, Kev. It's one of those days today.
Well, that's.
Distracted you, I can understand. Yeah, totally. No.
But it's got to be done now.
I mean, there are Christmas films.
That's what I'm going to say. Films, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a go at that then. Christmas films.
Yeah. I mean, some of them I don't want to watch because I've seen them 4 million times. Well, maybe 3. But others you can put on watch them again because it's the time of year. It just reminds you. Are you turning stuff off now?
Just the lights.
Oh, just the lights. Oh, excellent. Thanks. So, all right. What can you think of a favourite Christmas movie?
Favourite Christmas? Oh, well, it's a big row, isn't there? Is Die Hard a Christmas film? Is Die Hard a Christmas film?
I don't
what does
know.
everyone think? That's the electrician.
I don't know. Is that because it was shot at Christmas?
Yeah.
Or because it was snowy? Or what?
Because it's shot at the office Christmas party.
Oh, well, that's got to be a Christmas film.
So they say, is it a Christmas film or not? So there's that.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I watched. watched it with my daughter saying, "Oh, this is a great film, and it was A Wonderful Life.
Yes.
Oh, I
And
remember that.
I watched it.
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart, that's right. Oh. Yeah, and
that was a good film. That was.
but it's not as good as you think.
Was it not?
It's not as good as you remember it.
Oh.
Because everyone remembers Clarence, don't they? You know, the angel.
Yes.
He's only in about the last 10 minutes of the film.
Really?
All the rest of it is Jimmy Stewart
The build-up.
not doing very well in life and all that lot.
Right.
Yeah, he's not in the end. Yeah, so I was like, it's not as good as I thought, that one. And of course.
Thank you, Patrick.
I've got another one for you.
Oh, go on then.
The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, I love the Muppets.
The Muppet Christmas
absolutely
Carol.
love the
That's,
Muppets.
the best version of A Christmas Carol there is, I think.
I hope they run that back this year. I'll watch that.
Well, you can find it anywhere nowadays, can't you? You don't have to see if it's on the telly anymore.
I know, but if it's presented to me, I'll watch it. If I've got to go looking for it, I won't.
All right.
That's the way with me at the moment. Because I've got so many things that I enjoy watching that if it's there, I watch them. If it's not, I won't. I mean, I've got a Sky box with a hard drive that offers about 14 million films.
Other boxes are available.
But
How many films?
it holds a shed load, honestly.
14 million.
Well,
We got strip lights on special offer as well.
Did you hear that tumbleweed again? Kev's got his mind on his stripper.
oh, excuse me, bit of a chesty cough at the moment.
Never mind, it'll get better.
Yeah, no, that sort of Christmas film I could watch every year. I think
What's that one, sorry?
that one, the
the
Muppets.
Christmas Carol thing. Yeah.
But I remember years and years ago, I must have been about 14. It was Christmas Eve, and I wasn't really into. I mean, I didn't really understand or whatever. Or I hadn't seen a pantomime,
All
right? So I didn't have much of a clue about what they were about. Anyway, this program came on, and it was called Pantomania. It's called Pantomania, right? And when I told me about it, you mean Panorama? No, Pantomania. Well, I said, well, what? It was like this. And what happened was, it was somebody had written a conglomeration of all the pantomime stories,
All right.
right, and made them into one story. So
Probably easy done, really.
well,
Isn't
it was incredible how it all fused together. But they had one main character who played Buttons.
Oh, right.
The thing, except I think Buttons remained constant through all the stories somehow. But every time the story changed, it was a different actor playing Buttons. There was about 12 of them in the end. And I said one of them was Freddie Mills. Remember Freddie Mills?
No, I don't
The
know.
boxer.
No, I don't
Oh,
know.
really? Freddie Mills was a boxer turned actor. But he ended up playing parts of it. Yeah, and I was just hooked on it. It was brilliant.
I was an ugly sister in a pantomime.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking typecast
Can I
again.
say?
Yeah,
Yeah, mate.
Silver dollar, right?
Why the fuck they wanted a villain as the ugliest? But yeah.
But that's one of the things. To tell you something, talking about pantomimes, I can't remember whether I was ever in one anywhere, but one year the local press ran an article about a local drama group doing a pantomime, right?
All right.
And they were canvassing for dancers. Well, my two daughters were dancers. I mean, I think at the time one was about 14 and one was 10. But they didn't seem bothered about that. But these two girls could dance their tails off, I tell you. So auditions are, Tuesday nights at so-and-so. So I turned up. I walked in front of the girls because I didn't want to go in first. And this woman went, "Oh, good, a man, here's your book. You're reading for so-and-so." I said, "Oh, hang on. I've not come for me. I've got two dancers for you." "Yeah, we'll see them in a minute." I said, "Well, hang on, just explain what's going on." "Well, we haven't got a Baron Hard up." "So you're it." Really? Yeah. Oh, okay. What's my song? Yesterday Man by Chris, whatever his name is, Andrews. Really? I said, well, I know that. She went, even better. And that was it. That was me cast. And I had great fun. It was good what I did. But the girls killed it. There was a rock and roll scene, right? So I said, come on, you two. Show me you can dance, right? Like this. Best rock and roll scenes I've ever had. They were brilliant.
And funny enough, that the panto I was in a theatre in Birmingham. Just remembered that, yeah. But it was what was wrong with the I won't name the company, but the guy that was in it had always wanted to play Buttons. That was his dream, was to be Buttons. And so
Robin Hood, there is no Buttons.
So he'd written this pantomime.
What?
He'd written this pantomime, him and his mate, who was Baron Hardup, and so he'd got Buttons and Baron Hardup. And I'm one of the ugly sisters. And a mate of mine had got a job as well. He was the other ugly sister. And here's the thing, right? It was 3.5 hours long.
Oh, that's too long.
Right, and I said to him, you've got to cut this down. I said, the kids are, I said, did you realise that this is longer than King Lear? No, we can't cut anything. It was, oh, Christ almighty. Yeah, when it was, I think it was Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, I think it was, we finished the matinee on the half. We had 15 minutes before the evening show started. It was that bleeding long. Christ, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was not. Yeah, I always remember that. That was my.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would like.
Never done a panto since, and never want to do one.
No, I would like to do panto, but it's a real mission. I'd have to be paid really good money to do it these days.
Can see you two as ugly sisters.
Yeah.
You're some kind.
Yeah. That'll put a light on the subject, mate.
Yeah, I'd be Baron Ardon. Up.
Yeah. Be careful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah.
There was a that. What was his name?
We'll have to blank that out, mate.
Well, he was a 70s comedian. I used to do Cinderella, but was S-I-N.
Oh right.
What was his name?
Dick Emery.
No, he's kind of in Jim Davidson.
Oh, Jim Davidson.
Oh, I remember him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did all that kind of smutty.
Yeah, he was a bit.
Yeah.
Smutty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my daughter worked with him once.
How's he?
Was he on The Prize? Not The Prize is Right. What was he called?
He did that snooker game, didn't he? Oh, didn't he do the Generation game?
That's the one. That's what she was on. Yeah.
She was on the Generation game.
One of my daughters was, yeah.
What? Being like his assistant? Well, the telly?
No. I'm just trying to remember which. Yeah, no, it was my middle daughter. She was a part of the European champion cheerleading team.
Oh, right.
From Sutton Coldfield, right? And they just won the European Championships. So somebody dug them out and said, look, you're on the Generation game because you're going to do your routine and then you're going to teach two contestants that same routine.
Oh, yeah, I remember that kind of
So,
bit, yeah.
and Jim Davidson was the host at that time,
Yeah.
Amazing.
Somebody come on and they'd make a pot because they were professional potters or whatever you call them, and then the contestant had to do exactly the same thing in 2 minutes.
Yeah. It was, in some ways, it was quite a good slapstick program, really.
Wasn't it that Bruce Forsyth did it
He started
originally?
it.
Yeah.
Didn't he do well?
He was funny though, wasn't he?
Yeah, but Davidson was brilliant, apparently.
Yeah.
He's taught like a trooper off camera. My daughter was shocked how bad he was with language. Yeah. But I think pantomimes are a great Christmas thing.
Always were.
Yeah.
Always will.
Used to always go and see the one for several years running. Took my kids to see the one at, am I allowed to say the theatre?
Of course you are.
Yeah, in Greenwich Theatre.
Greenwich
There was
Theatre.
one there and it was fun actually because it was like the local. They were professional, but they were like the local theatre company, so they knew the area really well and the shops and all that and the people.
Right.
So they would always reference it because they wrote them themselves. You know? So they'd always reference areas and stuff that was going on, and yeah, good fun. Yeah, really good fun. And they would always do up and coming birthdays, right? And so they go, oh, you got somebody's birthday, January the what's it's their birthday, wish them happy birthday. And I'd put my daughter in, and he read it out. It was always the same guy that played the dame. And he read my daughter's out, and he went, happy birthday to, the daughter, whose birthday is on the 1st of bloody August.
I like it. Oh, well done. Brilliant.
But my daughter loved it. So it was great.
Yes, she will. She bloody
she had
would.
her name read out.
That's the name of that. In
lovely.
January for August. Brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant.
fantastic.
Yeah, he was the first to wish my daughter a happy birthday.
Yeah. I wonder if any budding pantomime producers are looking for 3 lunatics to
There might be.
to in their show.
Yeah. Especially with the off-duty one.
The off-duty lunatic. Why are you off-duty and we're not?
Because of him in the kitchen. Never mind.
There's that tumbleweed again, folks.
Yeah, have a bit more.
Yeah.
Carry on,
it would
boys.
be quite interesting. It would be quite interesting. Anyway, whatever.
So, did you just hustle for a bit of work there?
I don't know what you mean, my boy. I have no idea what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to be in one that's 3.5 fucking hours long.
No. Well, if it is, we just do a 10-minute guest spot.
Yeah. And remember, we have to put in our rider, by the way.
Yeah.
You're not listening to him, right? He's off duty.
Yeah. So let's get into it then. Let's see if we could do it. He's behind you.
Oh, no, he isn't.
Oh,
yes, he is.
Yeah, we're naturals, guys.
Yeah,
We're naturals.
yeah.
We're naturals. Here comes Baron Ardon.
I don't think that is quite his name, but it depends if it's Cinderella or not.
Hey, Buttons. Yeah. Oh. Why 200 miles to London and not a dick in sight? That's from Dick Whittington. I know.
Yes,
I was
I've kind
actually-
of worked that one out.
I was quoting there.
Yeah,
I was quoting, not being rude.
Let's start writing some of this material down. We might have to end up writing our own.
And of course, you got to do this, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're in. I've just got us apart.
Good.
You have.
Okay, then.
I was just trying to put a light on the subject.
Thank you.
Just so in case you don't realise, Kev's having the light fixed in his kitchen. It's just so now you get... That's why he's
So
doing
he's a bit fixated on light jokes at the moment, but all these jokes are lightweight anyway.
Yeah, of course.
He's a bit fixed from fittings.
True.
So what do you think about Christmas carols?
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, I always like to have them on the box on Christmas Day morning. The ones that come from the King's College
Oh, yeah.
Chapel Choir.
Yeah, they're like every year, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's every year, that lot. Because they do classic carols and they do them with a proper choral feel, and I just love listening to them.
I used to have a girlfriend called Carol. I finished with her at Christmas.
No, that's a bit cruel. I
Was a
gonna- I was going to make a joke about stockings then, but
You're
I think it would
allowed.
have been a bit... Where I was going with that was going to be a bit too much.
I think you can do the stockings, mate. You get away with it.
Do you know what? Here's something. You know, Alid Jones,
Yeah.
that did that Snowman song, he didn't do it in the film. It was another lad.
Really?
Yeah, and this poor sod of a lad that did it in the film, the Snowman film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cartoon. The lad that did it in the film was all booked to go into the studio to make the record, and his voice broke, so he couldn't make the
couldn't do it.
record.
That's Sod's law, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So they got Ali Jones to go in
And do it.
to do the record. So whoa.
I've got cramp. Shit.
Careful.
He's got a bit of cramp, not fun.
Suddenly came on. Yeah, go on, carry on. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to interrupt that. It's
That's
just-
all right. Yeah, so that poor sod.
Poor Patrick.
Sorry, it's absolute agony.
Here we are with the
No,
Northern
if he's
Boys. We've
suffering,
got
he's suffering.
electrician in the kitchen and
Pat's legs for.
cramp in the living room.
Yeah.
I don't know why it suddenly come on. Could be because I've been sitting there too long.
Yeah, probably.
Possibly. So
Could blame the chair, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of these classic Christmas songs that stays with it for a long time. Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's a catchy tune, isn't it? And of course, the theme, snowman and stuff.
Yeah, he melts at the end. Oh, have I just spoke the ending for someone?
Spoiler.
Shit,
Yeah.
just let it out, yeah. Spoiler. If you haven't
As
seen
if-
it,
Yeah, don't watch
Don't
it.
watch it. Great minds, Kev. Great minds. Oh, fuck.
I'll tell you what was a kind of a Christmas tradition for quite a while.
Shit. Keep talking.
Yeah, it's all right. Going up you go. They'd always have like a Bond film on,
You
wouldn't
all right,
they?
mate? You want some help?
Oh,
No, I'm not all right. Oh, no, I can't do it. Fuck it. Do us a favour. Grab hold of my leg with it. Just grab me. Ah. No, it's not good. Let go. Let go. It's not working.
you. If anyone's got any advice on how to deal with cramp,
Yeah, help.
There isn't nothing you can do.
nah, you just have
You've
to
got to wait
work
till it
it
goes
through.
away. Go on, carry on, sorry. What are you talking about?
That's all right.
Films.
Yeah.
Bond films.
Yeah, they used to put a Bond film on or something like that, didn't they, every Christmas?
There's always a Bond film. There's always a bit of Great Escape.
Oh, yeah,
on
The Great
every year,
Escape.
isn't it? Yeah, there's a whole list of films that
There you go.
continue to be. Oh, dear me.
Sorry about that, mate.
Is all right, your light's on.
Yeah, I'm worried about Patrick's leg.
Oh, cramp's horrible. I got it the other morning.
Doesn't normally last this fucking long. Shit. Just carry on.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'll try and moan quietly.
What a shame. No? You're not supposed to be laughing while he's in pain.
No, we shouldn't actually, should we?
Laugh all you want. You ain't got the fucking thing.
Could have another slurp.
Yeah, you slurp, mate. I think Patrick could do with a large gin and tonic. Might get rid of the pain.
Yeah, actually.
It's unlikely.
Oh, that's a shame. Nothing worse.
Fucking hell, boy.
Not being able to do anything about it, either.
No.
I got it while I was swimming once.
You did what?
I got it while I was swimming
Oh,
once.
that's lethal, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely bloody lethal.
Hold on to it.
Hang on. The electrician's going.
You're all right. Through.
The electrician is leaving the building.
You're on the telly now.
See you later, man. Yeah. Have a good New Year, mate.
Oh, dear me.
Easy off.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why do you get up and...
I can't. If I get up, it'll be worse.
All
I've
right.
got to just try and let it go away by itself.
Yeah. You right there, Kev? All right.
Fuck. I've got a knee bandage on.
Yeah. So, this is the most interesting podcast.
What a time to turn up, eh?
Did they not warn you they were coming?
No, they just turned up. No, sometime this week. Sometime this week sounds really effective, doesn't it?
Oh, I see. They said that sometime this week we will be there.
Well, at the end of the day, you've got lights everywhere else, haven't you? It's just one strip light.
Okay, so where were we?
Stripping lights.
Yeah.
Films, you're on about films.
Oh, yeah, just the things he used to show. Yeah. So, anything planned for this year, guys? Just to wind up.
Loads of things, mate.
Well, go on, tell us one of them.
The Northern Boys on tour.
Tell us about it.
No idea, we haven't started yet.
I haven't started. We haven't even thought about it.
know.
No one's even thought about booking it. No one's asked us to go on tour just yet.
Well, there
None
you
of the
go.
venues are available.
Yeah.
Our management team's on strike.
Right.
So where we're going to do a tour, we might do a pub crawl.
We
That
might
doesn't-
do a pub crawl,
That doesn't
yeah.
count.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I'm sacked then, boys and girls.
We're just hustling for work there again.
Yeah.
Fucking crumpset.
You can't get rid of that cough, can they?
No, we've got somebody
Takes more
drilling.
than 3 coughs to get rid of a cough.
Oh, no, mate.
For a week it'll go away in the end. I rather this bloody cramp went away.
Gotta say, this podcast has been the most eventful one, I think.
Oh, shit.
It's the
Somebody
best.
at the door again.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get rid of it.
Oh shit, it's in the cup.
Well, luckily there's no beer in there. I bet I couldn't do that again if I tried for a week. I'll just see if I can get rid of this.
Oh,
He's only left his keys behind, lads.
right.
I wonder who does that a lot.
Not me.
So, yeah. Happy Christmas from the Northern Boys.
Okay, it's going away.
It's a new band.
Oh no! Oh! No, it's not. Oh shit!
New band coming out called The Southern Girls.
Hang on, he's really suffering badly here, guys.
He is suffering a bit.
Oh, this is nasty.
What can we do to help?
Nothing. You can't do fuck all, Kev. Honestly, if I could do anything, I fucking would. Oh, for sake.
Well, we will let you know what happens with Kev and his cramp.
Kev, I've
Yeah.
got fucking cramp.
It's Patrick who's got the cramp.
Passing
mate.
his cramp.
Not me.
At this point, it might be a good idea to say goodbye because I can't fucking think straight. The mind talks right. Okay.
Cheerio,
Merry
folks.
Christmas.
All right, folks.
Merry
Happy New Year.
Christmas. See you
Catch
next
you later.
year.
Yeah,
Bye.
Talk to you in a bit.
From the Northern Boys.
Bye.